My friends, as we get older, many of us start to feel tingling in the hands, weakness in the legs, and even joint stiffness that makes walking or climbing stairs difficult. This isn't just aging, it's often a lack of collagen in our body. Collagen is the glue that holds our joints, muscles, skin, and blood vessels together. Without enough of it, our nerves, ligaments, and bones begin to suffer. The good news is you don't need expensive supplements to restore collagen. Nature has already given us powerful collagen-rich vegetables that can strengthen your legs, improve circulation, and even reduce numbness in your hands. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 incredible vegetables that will help keep your body strong, flexible, and energized even as you age. My friends, I want to talk to you about something that most people never think about until it's too late. We often hear about muscles, bones, joints, and nerves, but the glue that holds all of these systems together is something called collagen. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, and without it, our body begins to break down piece by piece. When you feel tingling in your hands, weakness in your legs, or that frustrating numbness in your feet, it's not just a circulation issue or a nerve issue, it's often a collagen issue. That's right, collagen plays a direct role in keeping your nerves healthy, your muscles strong, and your entire framework stable as you age. Now here's what I want you to understand. Collagen is not just for beauty, for the skin, or for keeping wrinkles away. That's what most commercials and products will tell you. But collagen is so much more important than that. Your ligaments, your tendons, your cartilage, the cushions between your joints, all of these depend on collagen to stay firm and resilient. When collagen levels drop, which they naturally do as we age, the body loses its structural support. Think of a building with weak beams. Eventually, the walls start to crack and the foundation starts to sink. That's exactly what happens in our bodies when collagen declines. Our muscles weaken, our nerves become irritated, and the communication between the brain and body slows down. Tingling in the hands or feet is a signal. It's your body's way of saying something deeper is happening. Nerves are wrapped in a protective coating, kind of like electrical wires are wrapped in insulation. Collagen and collagen-related proteins are part of that support system. When collagen is deficient, those protective sheaths around the nerves don't regenerate as they should, and the nerves become more vulnerable. That's when you feel pins and needles, numbness, or that buzzing sensation in your hands and feet. But when we support our body with the right nutrition, particularly collagen-producing foods, we give those nerves the building blocks they need to repair themselves and fire correctly. Now let's talk about your muscles. You see, collagen is not just about joints, it is also about muscles. Your muscles are attached to your bones through tendons, and tendons are primarily made of collagen. If those tendons weaken, the connection between your muscle and your bone weakens. This means when you try to climb stairs, get up from a chair, or carry groceries, your muscles don't fire with the same strength and efficiency. That's when weakness sets in, especially in the legs. Seniors often say, "I feel like my legs just don't have the power they used to." That weakness is not just muscle loss. It's often a collagen deficiency that has been silently developing for years. But here's the beauty of it. Collagen is something we can rebuild. The body has the tools, but it needs the right raw materials. It needs amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, and it needs cofactors like vitamin C, zinc, and copper. Without these, collagen production slows to a crawl. That's why diet is so critical. By consuming vegetables that are rich in collagen-boosting nutrients, you stimulate your body to produce more collagen naturally. You don't necessarily need expensive supplements. You need to nourish your body with foods that promote collagen synthesis. When collagen is restored, your nerves become less irritated, your muscles gain back their strength, and your joints regain flexibility. That means no more waking up in the night with tingling hands, no more struggling to get out of a chair, and no more fear of falling because your legs feel weak. Imagine what that means for your independence, your mobility, and your quality of life. We're not just talking about looking younger, we're talking about moving younger, feeling younger, living younger. Collagen also impacts circulation, and that's another piece of this puzzle. The walls of your blood vessels contain collagen. If those walls weaken, circulation suffers. Blood doesn't flow efficiently to the extremities, and nerves don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need. That's when tingling starts, because the nerves are starving. By strengthening blood vessel walls with collagen, you improve circulation to your hands and feet, reducing numbness and restoring sensation. This is why people who improve their collagen intake often say they feel warmth returning to their hands and feet, energy returning to their legs, and life returning to their movements. I want you to think about collagen as the body's scaffolding. Every time you move your arm, stand on your leg, or grip something with your hand, collagen is involved. It stabilizes the structure, cushions the joints, and supports the tissues. Without it, movements become shaky, painful, and weak. With it, you regain strength, stability, and confidence. That's why I emphasize it so much for seniors. You're not just eating for calories. You're eating for collagen, for structure, for resilience. The body is remarkable. It knows how to heal, but it can only heal with the right building blocks. That's why these collagen supporting vegetables I'll be sharing are so powerful. They're not magic. They're simply nature's way of giving us what we need to stay strong. Every bite is like handing your body the bricks and mortar it needs to rebuild what time has worn down. When you consistently nourish your body with these foods, the changes don't just happen on the inside. You feel them in your daily life. Walking becomes easier, your grip gets stronger, your energy improves, and the tingling fades away. Many people think aging means losing strength, losing sensation, and losing independence, but I'm here to tell you that's not the truth. Aging without the right nutrition leads to decline, but aging with collagen-rich foods leads to vitality. You can walk into your 60s, 70s, 80s, and even beyond with strong legs, steady hands, and clear nerves if you give your body what it needs. I've seen people reverse years of discomfort simply by changing what they eat. Collagen-rich vegetables are one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself as you age. So the next time you feel that tingling in your hands or that weakness in your legs, don't just dismiss it as old age. See it as your body's message. Your body is telling you, feed me what I need, rebuild me from the inside, and I will serve you for years to come. And that rebuilding starts with collagen, the essential protein that holds everything together. Once you understand how vital it is for your nerves, your muscles, and your overall strength, you'll never look at food the same way again. Every meal becomes an opportunity to strengthen your body, to protect your future, and to say goodbye to the discomforts that so many people accept as normal. Aging is inevitable, but weakness, tingling, and decline do not have to be. My friends, most people believe that collagen comes only from animal sources like bone broth, chicken skin, or fish, but that's simply not true. Nature has given us powerful vegetables that can actually stimulate your body to produce collagen naturally. The human body is a brilliant machine, and it has the ability to make its own collagen every single day, but here's the catch: it needs the right building blocks. If those building blocks are missing, collagen production slows down, your joints become stiff, your muscles weaken, and your nerves start to misfire. But when you fuel your body with the proper nutrients found in vegetables, you flip the switch back on and collagen starts flowing again. Now, collagen is a protein made up of amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. Your body can manufacture these amino acids, but it needs support. This is where vegetables become so powerful. They contain vitamin C, zinc, copper, and antioxidants, which are essential cofactors in the collagen building process. Without vitamin C, collagen cannot form. Without zinc, the enzymes that stitch collagen fibers together cannot work. Without copper, the blood vessels that deliver nutrients to your joints and nerves cannot stay strong. That means if you are not eating enough of the right vegetables, your collagen assembly line is shutting down. And when that happens, your body begins to age rapidly, your skin thins, your joints ache, your legs feel weak, and your nerves cry out with tingling and numbness. Think about it like this. Imagine you're building a house. You have the blueprints, the workers, and the tools, but you don't have the bricks or the wood. What happens? Construction stops. The house never gets built. That's exactly what happens in your body without the right nutrients. Your body has the blueprints for collagen. It has the enzymes and processes ready to go, but without vitamin C, zinc, copper, and certain amino acids, the production line comes to a halt. You can't build collagen without the raw materials, and that's why these vegetables are so vital. When you eat vegetables like leafy greens, bell peppers, broccoli, spinach, kale, and others rich in vitamin C, you are fueling your collagen factory. Every bite sends a message to your body: build, repair, restore. The antioxidants in these vegetables also protect collagen from breaking down prematurely. See, collagen fibers are delicate and free radicals, those unstable molecules caused by stress, pollution, poor diet, and aging, can break them apart. Vegetables neutralize those free radicals, acting like a shield, preserving the collagen you already have and supporting the production of more. Another amazing thing about vegetables is their phytochemicals, natural compounds that stimulate enzymes in the body. Some of these enzymes encourage fibroblasts, which are the cells in your skin, joints, and connective tissue that manufacture collagen. That means vegetables don't just provide raw materials, they actually flip on the switch that tells your body, make more collagen now. This is why people who eat more vegetables look younger, feel stronger, and heal faster from injuries. Their body is constantly in a state of repair thanks to the nutrients coming in from nature's pharmacy. I know many of you watching right now may be struggling with leg weakness. You stand up and your legs just don't hold you the way they used to, or maybe your hands fall asleep at night and you wake up shaking them, trying to get the feeling back. That's not just circulation, my friends. That's your body crying out for repair. Collagen is the repair, but here's the truth. Collagen supplements alone will not solve the problem if you're missing the cofactors. You could be drinking collagen powders every day, but if your body doesn't have enough vitamin C or zinc from vegetables, that collagen will not be used efficiently. It's like trying to pour cement without mixing water. It just won't set. And let me tell you something else that's very important. Collagen isn't just about joints and muscles. It's also about your blood vessels, your digestive tract, and even your eyes, the lining of your gut, the walls of your arteries, the structure of your cornea. All of it depends on collagen. If you don't have enough, you're not only going to feel tingling in your hands and weakness in your legs, but you'll also be at risk for leaky gut, poor circulation, high blood pressure, and vision problems. This is why vegetables are so powerful. They give your body what it needs to build collagen in every part of your body, not just one area. Think of bell peppers, for example. They are loaded with vitamin C, one of the most important nutrients for collagen synthesis. Just one bell pepper can provide more vitamin C than an orange. When you eat this, you're sending fuel straight into your collagen building system. Then think about spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These leafy greens contain chlorophyll, which has been shown to increase procollagen in the skin and tissues. Chlorophyll is what makes plants green, but in your body it works as a collagen booster. And then we have vegetables like tomatoes and beets, packed with antioxidants like lycopene and betalains, which protect collagen fibers from being broken down by free radicals. Every one of these vegetables plays a role in either making collagen or protecting it. Now I want you to really understand this. Collagen production slows naturally with age. It's true. By the time you reach 50, your collagen levels can be half of what they were when you were 20. That's why many people over 50 start to experience sagging skin, weaker joints, slower healing, and those frustrating tingling sensations. But here's the beautiful truth. Just because collagen production slows doesn't mean it has to stop. You can accelerate it again by feeding your body the nutrients it needs. That's the difference between someone who ages rapidly and someone who ages gracefully. It's not luck, it's nutrition. Every time you sit down to eat, you have a choice. You can choose foods that break down your collagen, processed foods, sugary foods, fried foods, or you can choose foods that build it up, vegetables, fruits, whole foods from nature. And let me tell you, the difference is not just cosmetic. It's not just about looking younger. It's about moving younger. It's about having the strength to climb stairs, the stability to walk without fear of falling, the sensation in your hands to grip and hold. That's the power of collagen. And vegetables are the key to unlocking that power inside your body. So when I say vegetables can boost natural collagen production, I mean they can literally change the way you age. They can slow down decline, reverse weakness, and restore vitality. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s turn their health around just by making simple changes to their diet, adding more collagen supporting vegetables, cutting down on processed foods, and giving their body what has been begging for all along. The human body is not designed to fail, it's designed to heal, but healing requires building blocks. And the best way to get those building blocks is from the food you eat every single day. Vegetables may not sound exciting compared to pills, powders, or fancy treatments, but they are powerful. They are medicine. They are nature's gift to keep you strong, energized, and pain-free. And when you combine them consistently in your diet, you are telling your body, don't just survive, thrive. That's what collagen-rich vegetables can do for you. My friends, one of the biggest struggles that comes with aging is the feeling that your legs just aren't what they used to be. Maybe you've noticed climbing stairs feels harder, or walking longer distances leaves you feeling weak. Or maybe you've had mornings where standing up out of a chair feels like lifting a mountain. This is not just about getting older, it's about what's happening inside your joints, your muscles, and the tissues that hold everything together. And the common thread here, the key that ties all of this weakness and stiffness together, is collagen. Collagen is what gives your joints their cushioning, your cartilage its flexibility, and your muscles their connection to your bones. Without collagen, your legs lose their strength and your joints begin to grind down. But with collagen, you can restore that strength, reduce that stiffness, and regain the freedom to move without pain. Let's talk about your joints first. Every time you take a step, your knees, hips, and ankles are under pressure. They absorb your body weight, they balance you, and they allow you to move. What keeps them from grinding bone against bone is a cushion of cartilage, and that cartilage is mostly made of, you guessed it, collagen. When you're young, collagen is abundant, and your cartilage is thick, smooth, and resilient. You can run, jump, bend, and move without even thinking about it. But as the years go by, collagen levels naturally decline. That cartilage begins to thin, and suddenly every step feels heavier, every climb feels stiffer, and your knees start to creak and ache. This is why so many seniors struggle with joint pain and stiffness. It's not just old age, it's collagen loss. Now here's the good news. Your body never stops wanting to repair itself. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your body is still working to rebuild cartilage, strengthen tendons, and restore flexibility. But it can't do it if it doesn't have the raw materials. Collagen is the raw material. By fueling your body with foods that help restore collagen, you give your joints what they need to thicken that cartilage again, to smooth out those movements, and to reduce that bone-on-bone grinding that causes stiffness and pain. That's why many people who start focusing on collagen-building foods report less joint discomfort, more ease in movement, and the ability to walk farther without fatigue. Think about it this way. Imagine the tires on your car are worn down to the metal. Every ride would feel rough, every bump would hurt, and eventually the car would break down. But if you put on new tires, suddenly that ride becomes smooth again. Collagen is like putting new tires on your joints. It brings back the cushion, the flexibility, and the smoothness you need to move without stiffness. And let's not forget about the muscles in your legs. Many people believe weakness comes from losing muscle mass alone, but the truth is muscle strength is deeply connected to collagen as well. Your muscles attach to your bones through tendons, and those tendons are made of collagen. If those tendons weaken, the muscles cannot contract with the same power. It's like trying to lift a heavy weight with a frayed rope. It just doesn't hold up. This is why even if you exercise, if you're not supporting your collagen, your muscles won't feel as strong as they could. By restoring collagen, you strengthen those tendons, which allows your muscles to fire more effectively. This means stronger legs, better balance, and more confidence when you move. Balance is another critical piece of this puzzle. When your joints are stiff and your muscles are weak, your balance suffers. That's when falls happen, and we know falls are one of the biggest dangers for seniors. But when you restore collagen, you're not just helping your joints move smoothly, you're helping your muscles anchor more firmly and your tendons hold tighter. That translates into steadier steps, fewer stumbles, and more stability with every movement. And here's something I really want you to understand. Collagen is not just about physical strength, it's also about flexibility. Flexibility means freedom. If your joints are stiff, your movements become limited. You can't bend down to tie your shoes, you can't squat to pick something up, and you may even struggle just to get out of bed comfortably. But when collagen levels are restored, your joints regain elasticity. That stiffness starts to melt away, and suddenly movements that once felt impossible become effortless again. Imagine bending your knees without pain, walking up a hill without struggle, or simply feeling lightness in your legs instead of heaviness. That's the power of collagen. Now I want you to picture this. Every time you eat a vegetable rich in vitamin C, zinc, or antioxidants, you are literally feeding your joints. You're laying down new collagen fibers, reinforcing your cartilage, strengthening your tendons, and giving your muscles the support they need. It's like repairing cracks in a road. Every nutrient fills in those weak spots and makes the surface smoother. Over time, this adds up. Day by day, bite by bite, your body is rebuilding itself. And that rebuilding shows up in how you feel when you move. Many people believe that once stiffness sets in, it's too late, but it's never too late. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s regain mobility they thought was lost forever. They started nourishing their body with the right foods, focusing on collagen support, and within weeks, they noticed they were standing taller, walking easier, and climbing stairs with less strain. That's not coincidence. That's biology. The body responds when you give it the right tools. And let's talk about independence. One of the most valuable things you can hold on to as you age is your independence. Being able to walk where you want, carry what you need, and care for yourself without relying on others. That is freedom. But weak legs and stiff joints steal that independence. That's why strengthening your legs through collagen support is not just about comfort, it's about living your life on your terms. Every step you take without pain, every move you make without fear is a victory. And those victories add up to a better, fuller, more independent life. Collagen also helps reduce inflammation in your joints. Many times, stiffness is not just mechanical, it's inflammation. When cartilage wears down, inflammation rises, and that makes movements even more painful. But collagen has anti-inflammatory properties. By restoring the cartilage cushion, your body doesn't trigger the same inflammatory response, and that means less swelling, less pain, and more mobility. So my friends, when I tell you collagen is the key to stronger legs and healthier joints, I mean it with all my heart. Without it, you're fighting an uphill battle against stiffness, weakness, and decline. With it, you're giving your body the foundation it needs to stand tall, move freely, and live fully. Every vegetable you eat that supports collagen production is like putting money into your mobility bank. The more you deposit now, the more freedom you'll withdraw later. You don't have to accept stiff joints and weak legs as your future. You have the power to change it. By fueling your body with collagen-boosting vegetables, you're not just eating food, you're eating medicine, you're eating strength, you're eating vitality. And the best part is it's all natural, safe, and designed by nature to keep you moving strong. The choice is yours. You can watch stiffness and weakness take over, or you can fight back with the healing power of collagen. And I promise you this, your body will thank you, your joints will thank you, and every step you take will be proof that you made the right choice. My friends, one of the most frustrating and even frightening sensations people experience as they get older is that constant tingling in the hands and feet. It feels like pins and needles, sometimes numbness, sometimes burning, and often it comes with weakness in the legs. Many people dismiss it as just poor circulation or say, oh, it's just because I'm getting older. But let me tell you something very important. Tingling and numbness are not normal signs of aging. They are signals from your body that something is wrong. And more often than not, the solution lies in improving your blood flow and rebuilding the foundation that supports your nerves. And one of the best ways to do this is by eating foods that boost collagen. Now, why collagen? Because collagen is not just about joints and muscles. It plays a direct role in the health of your blood vessels. Every artery, every vein, every tiny capillary in your body has collagen in its structure. Collagen provides elasticity and strength to the walls of those vessels, keeping them flexible so blood can flow freely. When collagen levels drop, those blood vessels become weak and rigid, circulation slows down, and the blood has a harder time reaching your hands and feet. That's when tingling, numbness, and cold sensations start creeping in. So if you've been feeling these symptoms, your body is likely begging for more collagen. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a garden hose. When it's brand new, it's flexible, the water flows easily, and there are no cracks. But as that hose ages, it gets stiff, brittle, and sometimes develops leaks. The water flow slows down and doesn't reach as far. That's exactly what happens to your blood vessels when collagen breaks down. They lose their elasticity, circulation weakens, and your extremities, the hands and feet, don't get enough oxygen and nutrients. But when you restore collagen, it's like giving your blood vessels a brand new hose. The flow becomes smooth again, the circulation improves, and your hands and feet start to feel alive again. But collagen doesn't stop there. It also helps support the protective covering of your nerves. You see, nerves are like electrical wires. They carry messages from your brain to your body and from your body back to your brain. Just like wires have insulation to protect the electrical current, your nerves have a protective sheath. That sheath depends on collagen and collagen-related proteins to stay strong. When collagen is low, that protective layer weakens and the nerves become more sensitive, more irritated. That's when you start feeling those pins and needles, that buzzing or that strange tingling in your hands and legs. But when your body has the nutrients it needs to produce collagen, it can repair that protective covering, calm the nerves, and restore normal sensation. I want you to think about how life changes when circulation improves. No more waking up in the middle of the night because your hand has gone numb. No more struggling to walk because your legs feel heavy and weak. No more fear of falling because you can't feel your feet properly. Instead, imagine warmth returning to your fingers, strength returning to your legs, and stability returning to every step. That's what happens when you support your body with collagen-rich vegetables and nutrients that promote blood flow. And let's not forget another critical piece, oxygen. Your blood carries oxygen, and oxygen is what keeps your cells alive. When blood flow is weak, your nerves don't get the oxygen they need, and they begin to malfunction. That's why tingling and numbness often come hand in hand with poor circulation. But when you restore collagen and strengthen those blood vessels, oxygen delivery improves. Suddenly your nerves wake back up. They function properly again, and that tingling begins to fade. Many seniors also experience something called neuropathy, where the nerves in the hands and feet are damaged. This can be caused by diabetes, poor circulation, or simply the natural wear and tear of aging. And while there's no magic overnight cure, one of the most powerful things you can do is support nerve repair by boosting collagen production. When you do this consistently, you give your nerves the structural support they need to heal and regenerate. You improve circulation, you deliver nutrients more effectively, and you protect the nerves from further damage. That's how people begin to see real improvements in tingling, numbness, and weakness. Let me remind you, collagen isn't just something you take as a supplement. Nature has already given us incredible vegetables that boost collagen production. When you eat foods like bell peppers, broccoli, kale, spinach, and sweet potatoes, you're not just eating calories, you're eating medicine for your nerves and your circulation. These vegetables are packed with vitamin C, which is absolutely essential for collagen formation. Without vitamin C, your body cannot make collagen at all. They also contain antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from damage and improve the health of your cardiovascular system. And when your cardiovascular system is strong, your circulation improves and tingling starts to disappear. Now I want you to think about what better circulation and nerve health really mean for your life. It's not just about feeling less tingling in your hands. It's about being able to button your shirt without fumbling. It's about being able to hold your grandchild's hand firmly without worrying about weakness. It's about walking into the kitchen without worrying if your legs will give out. These are simple daily freedoms that many people take for granted until they're gone. But you have the power to get them back by taking care of your circulation and nerves, and that starts with collagen. Collagen also reduces inflammation in your blood vessels. Inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of circulation. It makes the vessels swell, stiffen, and narrow. But when collagen levels are restored, your blood vessels regain their elasticity. The inflammation goes down and the blood flows more smoothly. That's why so many people notice not just less tingling, but also warmer hands and feet, less swelling, and even improved energy. Better circulation means every cell in your body is being nourished more effectively. And don't underestimate how this affects your brain too. When circulation improves, your brain gets more oxygen, your memory sharpens, and your energy levels rise. So what starts with less tingling in your hands and feet actually radiates throughout your whole body. You feel more alive, more alert, and more capable. My friends, tingling and numbness are not things you have to accept. They are signs that your body is asking for help. And the help it needs is collagen and the nutrients that support its production. You have the power to improve circulation, to repair your nerves, and to restore your strength. It doesn't take a miracle. It takes consistent choices day after day, meal after meal, vegetables that build collagen, habits that support blood flow, and the belief that your body can heal itself when you give it what it needs. So the next time you feel that tingling in your hands or weakness in your legs, don't ignore it. See it for what it really is, a message. A message telling you it's time to nourish your body, to rebuild from within, to strengthen those blood vessels, and to protect those nerves. Every step you take toward collagen support is a step away from tingling, numbness, and weakness, and a step toward freedom, vitality, and independence. You deserve to feel alive again, and your body is ready to respond the moment you give it what it has been missing. My friends, when we talk about collagen, we're not just talking about strong legs, steady joints, or reducing tingling in the hands. Collagen is much bigger than that. It is the very foundation of youth and vitality. Collagen is what gives your skin its firmness, your bones, their strength, your joints, their flexibility, and your entire body its resilience. Without it, the body ages rapidly. But when you nourish your body with foods that restore and protect collagen, you unlock one of nature's greatest anti-aging secrets. You give yourself not just more years of life, but more life in your years. Think about this for a moment. As we grow older, one of the first things we notice is the change in our skin. Wrinkles start to form, skin becomes thinner, sagging shows up around the face, and cuts or wounds don't heal as quickly as they once did. This is all directly connected to collagen loss. Collagen makes up about 70 to 80% of our skin. It's the scaffolding that holds everything up. When collagen levels drop, the skin loses its elasticity, becomes fragile, and shows the signs of aging. But here's the truth. Your skin doesn't have to age as quickly as you think. When you eat collagen-boosting foods, especially vegetables that provide vitamin C, antioxidants, and minerals, you stimulate your body to produce more collagen, which keeps your skin firm, hydrated, and glowing. You're not just covering up aging with creams, you're fighting it from the inside out. But collagen's anti-aging benefits don't stop at the skin. Let's talk about bones. Many people fear osteoporosis as they age, and with good reason. Weak bones lead to fractures, and fractures can rob you of your independence. But what most people don't realize is that bones are not made only of calcium. They are held together by a collagen framework. Collagen is what gives bones their flexibility and shock absorption so they don't snap under pressure. When collagen levels drop, bones become brittle and weak. This is why seniors who fall often suffer hip fractures or spinal problems. But when you support collagen production through the right foods, you strengthen not only the muscles around the bone, but the very structure of the bone itself. That means greater protection, greater strength, and a much lower risk of injury. And then there's your joints. Collagen is the cushion that allows your joints to move smoothly without pain. Without collagen, cartilage thins out, arthritis sets in, and stiffness begins to control your life. But when you restore collagen, you restore that cushion. Imagine your knees bending without grinding, your hips moving without stiffness, your shoulders rotating without pain. That is the freedom collagen can give you. It's not about masking pain with medication. It's about fixing the problem at its root by giving your body the material it needs to rebuild. Now let's talk about energy, because that's another incredible benefit of collagen. When your joints are stiff, when your muscles are weak, when your skin is sagging, you feel old, you feel tired. But when collagen is replenished, your entire body becomes more efficient. Your muscles contract more powerfully, your joints move more smoothly, your circulation improves, and suddenly you have energy again. Energy to walk, to play with your grandchildren, to enjoy your hobbies, and to live your life without limits. That's not just anti-aging for the body, it's anti-aging for the spirit. One of the most fascinating things about collagen is how it affects healing. As we age, cuts, bruises, and injuries take much longer to recover. Why? Because collagen is the main component of connective tissue, which is what heals wounds. If your collagen is low, your body simply doesn't have the resources to repair itself quickly. That's why even small injuries linger. But when you eat collagen-supporting foods, your body becomes a healing machine again. Cuts close faster, bruises fade quicker, and your body bounces back from strains and stresses like it did years ago. That's powerful anti-aging in action. And don't forget about your blood vessels. Collagen strengthens the walls of your arteries and veins, keeping them flexible and resilient. When collagen breaks down, those vessels become weak and stiff, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, poor circulation, and even heart disease. But with strong collagen levels, your blood vessels stay young, elastic, and able to deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. That means healthier circulation, sharper brain function, and a stronger heart. Truly, collagen is one of the keys to longevity. Collagen also plays a role in your digestive health. The lining of your intestines contains collagen, and when that lining weakens, problems like leaky gut, indigestion, and nutrient malabsorption start to appear. But when collagen is strong, your gut lining stays sealed and healthy, protecting you from toxins and ensuring your body absorbs the vitamins and minerals it needs. A strong gut means a strong immune system because most of your immunity begins in your gut. That's another reason why collagen isn't just about beauty, it's about protecting your entire body from the inside. Now I want you to really picture this. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Do you see yourself struggling with weak legs, tingling hands, stiff joints, wrinkled skin, and brittle bones? Or do you see yourself walking with confidence, skin glowing, joints moving smoothly, and energy flowing through your body? The difference between those two futures is not chance, it's choice. The choice to nourish your body with the right foods today, foods that build collagen and protect you from decline tomorrow. Every time you eat a plate of colorful vegetables, you're not just filling your stomach, you're filling your future. You're giving your body vitamin C to build collagen, antioxidants to protect collagen, minerals to stabilize collagen, and phytochemicals to trigger collagen production. You're telling your body, don't just age, repair, don't just decline, rebuild, don't just survive, thrive. That's the real anti-aging power of collagen. And my friends, this isn't about vanity. This isn't about looking good for others. This is about living strong for yourself. It's about feeling young in your body even as the years go by. It's about waking up without pain, moving without stiffness, living without fear of falling or losing your independence. That is the kind of anti-aging benefit collagen gives. It's about quality of life, freedom, and dignity. So when I say natural anti-aging comes from collagen-rich vegetables, I mean it with every part of me. These foods are your best defense against time. They are the key to keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your spirit energized. Don't wait for the signs of aging to take control. Take control first. Start adding these foods to your diet now and watch how your body responds. You will notice the difference not just in how you look, but in how you move, how you feel, and how you live. You have one body, one life, and one opportunity to care for it. And the beautiful truth is this: your body is ready to heal, to restore, and to stay youthful as long as you give it the tools it needs. Collagen is one of those tools, and vegetables are one of the best ways to unlock it. So choose wisely, eat wisely, and live wisely, because the years ahead can be strong, vibrant, and full of energy if you decide to give your body the gift of collagen today.